What's up, guys? It's Powerbang, and I'm bringing you guys a perfect war from the WHF crew. Peace in World was the opponent, and a little bit, oxymoronic, ironic, counterintuitive. I can't think of any other adjectives right now for what that name means, but basically, peace in world. Yet they're a war clan, but they want peace. I don't know. I'm going to stop overthinking this one. But basically, long story short, WHF was able to pick up the perfect war with a very limited roster, I might add. I was out of the clan at the time of this war, but came back to be pleasantly surprised with a perfect war. But before we get into the coverage, it will be brief tonight. You'll see why. I don't want to get too much into that right now. It will be brief. I'll show a few raids, and then we'll get the heck out of here. But before that happens, I want to basically announce kind of a new series, and you'll kind of see a little bit above my head right now, a little bit about that. But basically, guys, we've got the YouTube channel that we run, and y'all have been extremely awesome as far as your engagement, talking with me, leaving me comments and whatnot. If I start scrolling through, a video and just look at all of the comments that you guys submit, onto the videos. And I love this. I do my best to try to go through every day and, comment and reply to a whole bunch of people, but there are always a ton of questions that come in, a ton of repeat questions, and I'd love to do a better job at addressing those and getting with you guys, because if you look at the screen right now, just responding to all of these is literally a job in itself. So I'm not going to say I'm not going to reply to comments or anything like that. I still plan to, but I want to start basically doing a once a week, sit down, going through some of the submissions from you guys, the community, and basically talk with you guys and engage with you on a regular basis. So I'm really excited to do that. The name of the series, I'm not 100% certain on, but I don't have it near me, of course, but the battle axe that you guys seem to know and love from the streams and whatnot, we will work that into the name somehow. We're going to call it Axe PB. You can ask me a question, and you can do that on Twitter. The handle is right above my head, and you will also find a link to my Twitter in the description. All you have to do is write whatever your query is in 140 characters or less, and I will basically take a look at them all once a week. I plan to put these videos out on Fridays, and it should be a once a week type of thing. So, all that being announced, I'm hoping to do my first one of the Axe PB videos in the very near future, and I am collecting questions right now as we speak. So feel free to hit me up on Twitter, guys. Twitter.com/Powerbang Gaming. Link in the description for that, and make sure you hashtag AxePB after your questions. That way I see it. So that all being said, this war was ridiculous. 120-31 was the final. 43 stars to 1. Oh, and only 62 attacks used out of 80. Now, we kind of touched on why that might be in a previous video, but yeah, all these accounts were in the war, and, didn't make attacks. Some of them just were absent, busy, whatever. Is what it is. But look at all of the six-packs. Caps got one. Star Kitten got one. Predator got one. Oxytron got one. Smiling Muffin got one. Ken. Agent. Tisdale. Philip. Dan Howe. Yagmer. 3-starred, 2 already 3-starred bases. Let's see here. Varge got one. Ricola got one. Kmoney. Lucas. God, that's a lot, guys. Anyway, good job to WHF. But all that being said, don't get too excited, guys, because this was a little bit of a ridiculous matchup. Anyways, we'll start off with Star Kitten here. Hitting this Town Hall 11-ish base, if you can call it that. But basically, this was number 5. I dare not show you their number 1, because it was just like, huh? I really feel for this clan, Peace in World. I don't know how they got matched with us. I really don't. But they did, and that's that. So Star Kitten here is going to work his way with the Queen Walk. up to the wall, get that wizard tower, and then head off down the side. Drops the golem in, attracts some of the point defense to lessen the damage coming to his queen, and in goes the wall breakers. So now he's making his way, hopefully, to get the enemy queen, to get the eagle. So we'll see how all of that goes. The king goes in, attracts the fire of the eagle, and we are into the base now. So single target infernos here. Well, first one does lock onto the golem and pops it, and it is now locked onto the king as well, but the king does swipe out that inferno tower before it gets got. And we've got bowlers working, we've got miners working the ring, we got a queen and warden in there. The warden still has his ability, and he still has 3 heal spells left right now. Doing work, Star Kitten is. So the miners working their way around. First heal goes down, and he's got bowlers working the top side of the base. So the queen's working on the town hall right now. She's actually tanking some stuff, so the healers are keeping her going. Everything looking really good. There's really nothing that, I mean, there's no bombs or anything like that. And then it looks like the bowlers are shooting through the wall right now, and they will be in range here of this Inferno Tower very shortly. So as the miners do approach, though, they're going to take it out first, and that is really the last threat. Once this Wizard Tower goes down, it is down, and this base is cooked. So again, nothing too exciting here, but look at all the external bombs at the end. He's trying to, you know, spare his troops with all these tactical placements of the bombs. So nice work to Star Kitten. I believe he also picked up the 6-pack as well. So good job. All right, let's check out Kin here. I'll try to show some popular bases as we close this out. You know, this one is not super popular, but it's very square, very traditionally styled, I guess. But great job using the minions and the archers to very cheaply keep the miners that are going to come down inside the base. So drops them so that all these external trash buildings are taken care of. And then the queen is just going to work her way, woof, close on that rage spell, Ken. But good job. The minion doing a great job on that gold mine at 3 o'clock there, taking that out, and it's going to move into the cannon, only to get crushed here by the air defense. So very, very sad death there for the minion. But the queen continues on her trek. Now, she's going to go down south here. Notice what's happening, though, is that the miners that will eventually come in from the top right and go through the core, one Inferno Tower at a time. Notice they're also on single target, which is very beneficial for a miner raid. He's going to get a nice little funnel created, and then he helps that with the king breaking into the compartment at 12 o'clock. With his ability, he's going to be able to clear the majority of the compartment up there. So why is this important? Well, this makes it so that the miners, they don't stray. They're actually going to just basically, you know, cruise their way straight to the core, to the queen, and a very limited group will go over, take out the cannon, take out the gold mine, and then they will hop back over the wall and lead the push through the core. So now that they've gotten through the core, they're in a heal spell, targeting that Inferno now at this point. Check out the little minion over here, little hero. Getting that taken care of, and now we've got healers locked onto miners as they just completely rip apart the core, work their way through all the buildings, and we still have one Inferno Tower up to get through, and the big group of miners do work their way over, take it out. The final healer goes down, and we are now without a healer. So at this point, everything kind of splits up, but he still has a heal in the bag, so he's going to be able to use that towards the upper section. Just real patient, waits for these miners to work their way through one wizard tower, and now he can drop those... look at the giant bombs on the outside of this base, man. This cracks me up. So he's got the heals that are going to keep up his miners and make sure they're full health going into the final wizard tower. So really nice job there, Ken. And nice work on the 6-pack, man. Again, awesome war to several people in WHF this war. So very nice. Got that taken care of. Let's just check out a couple more, guys, because overall the recap here is fairly worthless. I mean, honestly, not a lot to learn from, but you know, there's some bases here that are very, very popular. Let's look at Lion here. This is a common one. I'm not going to say what the compartments with the heroes look like, but it's kind of like a tip-to-tip type of thing, and it just weirds me out. So the queen's going to do a little queen walk here coming down the side of the base, and then he's going to drop a baby dragon, I believe, up top at about 11:30. There we go. And that's going to create a nice little funnel and allow that queen to walk very nicely into the air defense and get that taken out. where he will eventually drop some, I believe, a golem down there and some wall breakers down low, where he can push into the base down by this bottom expo here. So everything looking pretty good, and he is doing a magnificent job clearing up top. Baby Drag's doing some work too. Check on that. Look at him go. Look at him go. So one hog goes in. He gets a partial lure here. Gets it about halfway. And as those troops come out, he's going to send in one more hog here. One out of his 17 hogs that he brought. And get the remainder of that stuff out. And there he goes. So he's working through that clan castle, getting all the remnants of that cleaned up. And then he will continue to work his way down the shaft. So the golem goes in. Now some wizards to create the left half of that funnel. And then a poison spell for the queen. Wall breakers open up the wall, and at this point, everything looking good to go. Wizard finishing up the rest of that funnel on the gold mine, just to make sure that the bowlers head into the base. That's where you're going to see a rage spell come down, and a jump that opens up pretty much everything else here, and is going to give the bowlers kind of free access to just smash. So as they're in the process of smashing, he starts trickling in hog riders, and everything's just getting pretty much wrecked right now. So the queen kind of goes up top, taking stuff out. Look at the king of the bowlers. I mean, he still has all of his hogs in here, and I really don't know how many of them he actually needed. Like, absolutely crazy. So working his way through the base, queen still being kept up. Just backsides a couple of these hogs onto the Tesla, which it does go down in one swing. The baby dragon had weakened it up a little bit earlier. Last wizard tower taken out, and one bomb out of the double bomb set is triggered. And we will get into the cleanup. So, oh no. Oh no. Oh, whew. Escape death. Just barely. Anyways, we've got the heal spell down there in the core to try to get that town hall resurrected, but it's not going to happen this time. Anyways, guys, one more attack. I will spare you from the rest of this war. Kmoney is going to be attacking this very popular V-Moat base. I do believe I have a 3-star vault on this. However, Kmoney is going to demonstrate basically how to take this thing apart. And pay no mind to the hero levels, guys. It definitely helps things out. But Kmoney just rips this base. Just watch the hog pathing that he uses here. Very nicely done. And then the queen's going to kind of do a great job working back and forth on the bottom and eventually into the bottom compartment, where she's going to just do a great job kind of clearing everything back and forth and heading a charge with no healers into the base. So here she is taking out the archer tower. She's going to get the mortar and then go back to the other archer tower. Gets there just in time. Actually goes to the skellies, so that worked out nicely. Now we're going to get that archer tower, then the mortar, then back to the other mortar. Now we've got a clan castle incoming, and poison spells are on the ground. Really heavy archer, wizard type clan castles for these guys is what it looked like. But just getting a great push right now from those golems. And when the golems get destroyed, they actually blow up and take out a lot of the CC troops. That was kind of nice. Now in come the hogs. Look at the pathing here. He's just going to head in, avoid some of the giant bomb action by dropping just beautiful heal spells there, and then surgically kind of moving through the base where very minimal groups of hogs are being affected. And then a waterfall style approach where he sends in, you know, a group to a certain set of defense, and then as the next group is attracted, then he drops in you know, some more hogs on it. So very efficient, and he's going to send in some hogs here from the backside. And the heal spells were just brilliant on this. He was able to heal multiple groups of hogs at once just by smart placement. And the last bomb on the base is triggered. So good hog split here at the very end for cleanup. And they will work their way into the town hall and all that good stuff as well. Kmoney getting it done. So anyways, guys, just while we've been sitting here, you know, just this video alone is blowing up. Absolutely crazy. So I definitely love hearing from you guys. I want to do a better job of engaging with you, talking with you, answering your questions. So if you guys have something that you want to talk to me about, it doesn't have to be Clash related. It can be Clash related. I don't care. Ask me whatever you freaking want. That is all I know. I will do my best to respond to as many as I can each week, but we'll see how it goes. We're talking hopefully tomorrow with the new AXPB video. So if you guys are looking forward to that, I would love it if you'd like this video, and also hit me up on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter. I will be choosing the AXPB question and answers from those that are following me. And you can do that right there. Anyways, guys, that's all I got for tonight's video. This is Powerbang, and I am signing out until next time. Take care. Nah, this is where I leave. Okay, bye. This is where my buttons have failed me. I'm still trying to leave the video and upload it so I can go to sleep now. All right. It appears as though, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna click stop now. Bye. That's not working either.